I am Pushpalatha, working as an assistant professor at Tamil University, Chennai. Welcome you all for this video. In this video, we are going to learn the topic word stress. Okay, before step into this video, I like to give an example for you. Just imagine I am going to say a word in Tamil language, padam. Okay, if I say the word padam in Tamil language, how can we pronounce? We have to pronounce all the three letters pa, da, im, right? So if in English language, if I say a word like tall, how will you pronounce? So the same four letters we have, T-A-L-L, four letters are there, but how we are pronouncing the word tall, right? Only once we are pronouncing the word, right? So that's the difference between the languages. So we have to learn the language as it is, not with the help of our mother tongue or any other language, right? So see the example here, tall. Okay, even though it has four letters, we are not pronouncing or giving stress to all the four letters, but still we are pronouncing only once, tall, that's all. Okay, if you are pronouncing only once, then the word is known as one syllabic word. Okay. So for example, if you are speaking with stress, so what will happen? Okay, our pitch will go rise, will go up and down, go up and down, like that it will go, it will fluctuate, right? It is not a monotonous tone, it will fluctuate. So if it is a fluctuation tone, what will happen? It will get some rhythm or melody. So when the speaker is speaking with this fluctuation tone, the listener, audience easily grasp the content. Okay, it also drags the attention of the listeners. So we have to follow all these stress. Okay, in our talk. Okay, now we'll see how many syllables we have in our language. Okay, let's start with the first word, blue. Okay, if we pronounce the word blue, okay, we can pronounce only once. So it's a one syllabic word, blue. If I say red, again we can pronounce only once, red, right? It's a one syllabic word. We'll move on to the second one, seldom. Okay, we are pronouncing twice, right? Seldom. Okay, seldom. So it's a two syllabic word. Next one, water. Okay, R is silent here, water, water. It's a two syllabic word. Okay, and next word, beautiful, beautiful. It's a three syllabic word. So we have to pronounce a word, then only you can identify the syllables. Okay, for example, intelligent, just pronounce intelligent. It's a four syllabic word. Okay, we have to just imagine we are giving stress to the intelligent, intelligent. So it's a four syllabic word. Then move on to next word, information, information, information. It's a four syllabic word again. And one more word, communication, just pronounce once, communication, communication. It's a five syllabic word. Okay, move on to the next word, incomprehensible. Okay, incomprehensible. Okay, it's six syllabic word. Okay, next seventh one, enthusiastically. Okay, enthusiastically. Okay, enthusiastically. Like that we have in our language we have more 12 syllabic words also there. Okay, so we have to pronounce, then we can identify the syllables in the words. Okay, again we have rules to be followed to mark the stress here. We'll start with the first rule. Well, we all know what is noun, verb, we know that 8 parts of speech, right? We'll start with the first 2 parts of speech, that is noun and adjective. Okay, when noun and adjective, okay, have 2 syllables, then the stress must fall on the first syllable, that's all. Okay, if the noun or adjective have 2 syllables, okay, the stress must fall on the first syllable. So take example, T-A-B-L-E, okay, table. Okay, table. So it's a 2 syllabic word, it's a noun. So the stress must fall on the first syllable, that is t, te. Okay, before t we have to mark the stress, table. We'll take one more example, clever. Okay, adjective, clever. Okay, R is silent as usual. Okay, clever. So before k sound we have to mark stress, clever, clever. Okay, pretty. Okay, pretty. So, before pa sound we have to mark stress. Okay. When we are talking about learning about rules in our language, we must learn the exception words also, because we all know that our language borrowed words from the other languages, right. So, it has exception cases. So, here also we have an exception like HOTEL. Okay, it's, okay, we all know the word HOTEL. It's not hotel, but it's hotel. Okay, hotel. We have 2 syllables, but the first, it's a noun also, but we are not giving stress on the first syllable, that is her. Instead, we are going for the second syllable, that is ta. Okay, hotel, hotel. Okay, ta should be stressed here. It's an exception case, because the hotel word is not, it's an English word actually, it's not an originated word, it's a borrowed word from other language. So, it's the exception case. Okay, hotel, ho should be silent, I mean come down, and tail should be raised. Okay, hotel. Okay, extreme, again x, it's comes down, and team must go high. Okay, extreme, team, ta should be stressed here. Okay, that's the first rule. The first rule is noun and adjectives have 2 words if, then the stress must fall on the first syllable. Next, move on to the rule 2. The second rule is, okay, when the verb and preposition, okay, have 2 syllables, then the stress must fall on the second syllable. Okay, for verb and preposition, if the 2 syllabic word, then the stress must fall on the second syllable. For example, present. Okay, present, present. Okay, present is a gift. So, before sir we have to mark the stress. And see again next word, avoid. Okay, avoid. Okay, 2 syllabic word. So, before verb we have to mark stress. The third one, above. Okay, above. 2 syllabic word, should go down and bow. Okay, before verb we have to mark stress. Between. Okay, between. It's a 2 syllabic word, B must go down, between. Before ta we have to mark stress. Beneath, again preposition, beneath, beneath. Before na we have to give stress. Okay, that's the second rule, that we have to mark stress on the second syllable if the verb and preposition has 2 syllabic word. We will move on to the rule 3. Okay. Yes, in our language we have the words can play the role of both noun and verb. Okay, we have some words like that. For example, take the word project, P-R-O-J-E-C-T, project. Okay, if the stress falls on the first syllable, pro, that is per. Okay, project. Okay, if you are giving stress to the first syllable, project, then it's a noun. If we are giving stress to the second syllable, then it's a verb. Okay, project. Okay, project. We are going to project something, project. Okay. So, okay, if we are giving stress on the first syllable, then it comes under the category of noun. If you are giving stress to the second syllable, then it comes under the category of verb. Okay. And here also we have an exception case, like take the word respect. Okay, for this word, whether it's a noun or verb, whatever it is, it will take only the second syllable. Okay, the stress must fall on only the second syllable for this word alone, respect. Okay. Then we will move on to the fourth rule. Okay, when it's a 3 syllabic word. Okay, if it's a 3 syllabic word ends with er or ly. Okay, then the stress fall on the first syllable. Okay, orderly. It's a 3 syllabic word and the word ends with ly. Then the stress fall on the first syllable or, orderly. Okay. Then one more example for er. Okay, manager, manager. It's a 3 syllabic word. The word ends with er. Then the stress falls on the first syllable ma. Okay, manager. Okay, orderly, quarterly. For quarterly, quarterly. 3 syllabic word ends with ly. Then stress falls on for first syllable quarter, quar. Right. We will move on to the rule 5. Okay. If the words end with IC or SION or TION, okay, if the words end with these suffix, then the stress fall on the last but one. Okay, we have to count from the backward. Okay, first we have to separate the syllables, then from the end we have to count from the end we have to count the second syllable, and second syllable take the stress. For example, rotation, okay, R-O-T-A-T-I-O-N, rotation. It's a 3 syllabic word, rotation. Shan is the third last word, last syllable, and second one is ter. So, ter should give the stress, okay, rotation, okay. From the third we have to count, backward counting we have to do. So, 3, 2, 1. So, in between we have to, so rotation, okay, logic, logic, okay, logic, submission, submission, shan, S-I-O-N is the last syllable, last but one, that is me, okay, submission, submission, okay. We will move on to rule 6, okay. The words end with cy or ty or phy or gy, okay, and al, okay. If the words ending with these suffix, then the stress must fall on the third syllable. Again we have to count from the backward, okay, backward counting, okay, 1, 2, 3. For example, democracy, democracy, okay, democracy, okay, democracy, more should go high, democracy, democracy, 4 syllabic word, we have to count from the backward. So, C, cra and mo. So, we have to give stress on mo, democracy, autocracy, identity, titi, okay, surgical, okay, autography, geology, okay. So, for these ending words we have to give stress on the third syllable, and we have to count from the backward, okay. Then move on to the next rule, 7th rule. Again the words end with CIAL or TIAL or RIAL, UAL and CIAN. Okay, for these ending words the stress must fall on the second syllable. Okay, second syllable same. Okay, for example, essential, essential. Okay, essential, shial, then sen. Okay, so before essential. Okay, sen, before sa we have to give stress mark, essential, memorial, okay, memorial. So, memorial, memorial. So, real before MO, the MO should give stress mark, memorial, unusual, financial, magician. Okay, for all these ending letters we have to mark stress for the second syllable. Okay, we have to do again backward counting. Okay, next rule 8. Okay. For compound nouns, okay, we have some compound words in our English language, right? Watchman, basketball, football, okay, cardboard, school teacher, okay, 2 nouns together, put together. On that case, we have to give stress on the first noun. For example, watchman, okay, watch and man, both are noun, and we have to give stress on watch, okay, mobile phone, mobile, school teacher, school teacher, okay, we have to give stress on school, okay, basketball, football, okay, all these first compound nouns we have to give stress on the first noun, okay. Then move on to the 9th rule, okay, the words end with EE, that is EE or EER and ESE. For all these suffix again we have to give stress for this suffix alone, okay. Whenever we see the suffix in the word, we just give the stress before this suffix. For example, employee, okay, EMPLOYEE, right. So, before employee, so before E sound we can mark stress, employee, okay, engineer, okay, we have to raise engineer, okay, VER, ENGINEER, engineer. So, before EER we can mark stress. Then Assamese, okay, Chinese, Japanese, all E sound, okay. For this E sound before ESE we can mark stress, E's, okay, Assamese, Chinese is, okay. So, Japanese is, before this is suffix we can give stress mark, okay. So, I think you understand where we have to give stress mark, and if we use stress mark what will happen. Yes, the listeners can easily understand your talk and it never go astray. Okay, the meaning cannot be astray if you use stress in the pronunciation. Yes, thank you for watching this video.